Guys, welcome back. This is RandoGEEK. Alright, so we have a cool article here from AT&T, regarding AT&T. It's from Light Reading. The author is Mike Dono. Link will be down in the description for you guys, as normal. Also, if you can do me a favor, guys, if you're enjoying these videos, please be sure to hit that like button. It does help a lot. Lets me know that you guys like the content. And the more likes I get on certain videos, I know exactly what you guys want to hear about. Also, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. This way you guys are notified whenever I drop a new video. Turn on your notification bell as well. Alright, let's jump into the article for you guys. So, AT&T to deploy network tech to aid 5G battery life. So this sounds really cool. It's something different coming from AT&T. 5G devices have long suffered from relatively poor battery life compared to 4G and 3G gadgets. The situation was important enough for iPhone maker Apple to install a setting within iOS operating system that allows users to funnel their traffic off of 5G to preserve their phone's battery life. Alright. More recently, network monitoring company Ookla released new data showing the effects of 5G on phones' batteries. 5G use drains your smartphone battery faster than 4G LTE, the firm wrote. Ookla speed test intelligence data shows that smartphone users accessing 5G networks experience higher battery drain than those using 4G LTE, of between 6% and 11% depending on the system on chip in their device. The firm reported that Qualcomm's latest flagship SoC, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, managed to consume the least amount of power of the SoCs it tested. Ookla reported testing phones running chips from Qualcomm, MediaTek, Samsung, and Google. Alright, so we have here a chart here of the usage. Alright, so this is 5G versus 4G LTE battery drain for flagships. Alright, and this was during Q1, I guess, of 2023 they did this. So we have the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, Dimensity, Tensor G2, Exynos, so all the big processors. All right. Networks to the rescue, they say. Of course, phone makers primarily control the performance of their gadgets' batteries, but Sebastian Barros, a top executive at wireless equipment maker Ericsson, argued there are technologies within the wireless networks themselves that can help improve 5G battery life. Your battery drains faster on 5G, but the industry is working to fix this, he wrote in a LinkedIn post. Specifically listed several new networking technologies including RRC in active state, DRX plus WS, and maximum MIMO layers reduction as capable of reducing the strain 5G can put on your battery's life. Light Reading reached out to officials from AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon, the top 5G network operators in the US, to see whether they were working on the issue. From longer-term industry standardization advancements to ongoing network optimizations, AT&T is working with our ecosystem partners to provide the best user experience for our customers. Jason Sykes, a top AT&T networking executive, wrote in a response to questions from Light Reading. Sykes said that in the incoming months, AT&T would introduce two technologies designed to improve the battery life of its customers' phones. Sykes said that the bandwidth part switching is a new 3GPP feature that can enable AT&T's network to modulate its connections to provide speed when necessary and back off and preserve battery life when possible. Another technology, user equipment assistance information, promises to allow the device to inform the network of its preferred connection parameters, MIMO layers, number of component carriers, RRC state, etc. Depending on the activities it is performing, thermal and device current consumption, according to Sykes. He said other technologies under review at AT&T include RRC, inactive mode, wake-up signal, thermal management, and 5G reduced capability, which is RedCap, which he said could help with customers' battery life. Officials from T-Mobile and Verizon either did not respond to questions from Light Reading on the topic or did not offer any insights into their plans. Alright, so we'll probably skip over this here. This is just telling us more about how 5G kills your battery and whatnot. So we get the point here. We know that obviously using 5G drains your battery much faster than 4G LTE. So I thought this was an interesting article because it's good to see that AT&T is stepping up and getting involved with this new type of technology and a way for their customers to be able to get more out of their battery life and their phones, which I think is very good, because if you buy a phone from AT&T, they now offer something that the competitors are not offering, T-Mobile and Verizon currently at this time. So that's a good marketing thing for them, all right? So I think it's good news for AT&T, because AT&T has really just kind of been laying low on the wireless side, hasn't really been offering much. So seeing them do something that's actually very useful, this could be very good. I mean, you're buying a phone, let's say you buy a Galaxy. These phones are not cheap. iPhone from AT&T, not cheap. So the fact that you're going to be getting something a little bit more special from the actual network provider's device is also incentive to get the phone from the network operator itself and not go on Amazon and buy an unlocked version, you know? So this is actually very smart. Something like this is a really intelligent way to get people to buy network operator phones again. Like this, you know, until they become, obviously they will eventually get unlocked and be sold on Amazon. But for a while, this is a good idea. And I like that AT&T is stepping in the right direction. They're thinking again. They're showing some motivation. So I think it's good news. Whether or not you guys agree that it really makes a big difference, it's a small thing that can mean a lot. Listen, if you're somebody that travels a lot, battery life matters to you. Let's be real. It doesn't matter to everybody. I mean, they have battery packs. Everybody has one now, right? But again, if you're paying a lot of money for your device, last thing you want is a phone that drains battery that you have to constantly have on charge, right? So this is a cool feature. I think it's cool. I think it's good to see AT&T getting involved with, you know, testing different types of technologies, offering special perks for their devices. You know what I mean? And it's incentive for people to want to buy their devices, like I said. So I like it. Good news for AT&T. Let me know down below how you feel about it. This is, you know, stuff like this I like to report. This is what you want to hear. Your carrier doing well, thinking, doing things, contributing positively to the wireless industry, not always negative, right? So I think this is good. All right, guys, that's the video for you. I hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.